Alright guys, just out today. There's a few things that I want to practice and a few things I want to make, so nothing special. I just thought I'd bring you along for the trip, so hope you enjoy. Okay, so when I was just walking through the woods having a look around, I came across this piece of pot, like guttering. So what I'm going to do, I thought it would be pretty good to make a Dakota fire pit here next to the shelter. So I'm probably going to use a spot around here that's fairly flat, and I'm pretty much just going to use this as the actual tunnel so it doesn't cave in from the dirt. It should be a lot easier, and it's quite big as well, so I should be able to get a good airflow on it. It'd just be nice to be able to quickly make a brew in the Dakota pit because it's a lot easier and you don't have to use as much wood. So I think I'm just going to find the spot and dig it out. Right, so I've got a decent amount of depth on it now, so what I need to do now is just dig out one side so I can put the plate in, and that should do it. Okay, so I've put the pipe in there, and there's a hole at the other end for the air to go in, so what I'm going to do is just cover it over with dirt now, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so I think it's done. Get all the excess dirt out and rocks. Now this is just an experiment, so if this holds up it'd be good, but I'm sure I'll be able to get at least a brew out of it. Okay, so what I've got here is just a tripod that I've made, but one material that I've found to be really good for using to suspend your pots with is Bramble, and it makes a really good withy. So much like the sapling, you just crush it down and then rotate it around like that, and what that does is breaks off all the breaks up the pithy bit inside that gives it the hardness, and it really just separates all the fibres. But it's a really strong material, especially if you get it fresh, so it does make a perfect pot hanger. And when you are collecting Bramble, here's a fresh piece like this. If you don't have leather gloves or a knife that you can use to take these spines off, just get a stick and break it like a pair of tongs, and then put it in, and you can use this, rub it up and down, and this will take the spines off. So that's quite an easy, pain-free way of doing it. This isn't a very good example because it's a bit thin, this piece, but yeah, like that, up and down, and it will take the spines off. The thing I like about Dakota fire pits as well is, like I said, they burn very little wood, so you don't have to collect nearly as much. It's almost like a natural small wood burning pocket stove you might take when you're out walking. So things like this size, it's a lot easier, they burn a lot longer. Okay, so I got some Tinder bundle material on my way in here. This is dead cleavers, but I definitely recommend using this stuff if people are starting to practice using Tinder bundles and more traditional methods. This stuff's great at the moment. It's in abundance as well, just hanging up in hedgerows and things like that. And then for the inner stuff, I've got a bit of a mixture here. I've got some, I don't know why you'll be able to see that. There's some birch bark, some old man's beard from Sweden, and some rose bay willow herb fluff. So tear that up, give it a good mix.